absolute bullshit day. No other way to put it. So I'll just I guess take through what happened. So I traded this stock. You. Look at the daily, right? Yesterday moved up. Okay, today it was up at 14 pre-market, close to that again after it opened. I got long for the break of 1250 first, and then added break over 13 for an average of 1275. And I tried to sell at 1330, we'll say, and my order wouldn't go through. I was getting this error. So you can see my ads here, right? Rejected, 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 rejected. My orders are getting rejected by my broker, and I can't get these positions filled. You are trying to sell more than your long position is what it says, which is false because I was holding 400 shares at that point. So you can see that I tried to sell. Initially, this was a limit order. Then I tried using my hotkeys. Sell, 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 sell. These are all sell orders that I tried to put through that were rejected by my broker. So we can see after this rejection, it pushes up and then it gets halted going up, opens at 1394, or halts at, sorry, a high of 1394, opens at 1342, and then dips instantaneously to 1242. And I'm still not able to get my orders filled. I tried my platform, I tried the app, and then I tried to get in touch with TradeZero customer service. And so I'm talking with them, and then this, sorry for the lack of language, but this dumb mother who I'm talking with tells me that I can't place a limit order when a stock is halted, which is bullshit. I can place a buy limit order, a sell limit order. It's a limit order. It doesn't matter if it's halted. It may not execute because it's halted. It won't execute because it's halted. It doesn't mean I can't place an order. I couldn't even place a sell order. So I'm telling this to this person, hold on. While I'm having to wait through this halt, and I can't sell, and then try it now. It says try it now. Doesn't work. Anyways, all this is going on. Then it goes into a halt from 9:45. Well, actually, the first halt was at 9:30. So that's another thing I'll show you. So they also said to me that they weren't going to reimburse any of my money because it would have been halted before my order would have filled. Okay, let's look at the order time. The halt time, before we get into this, the halt time was 9:31:57. So 9 a.m., 31 minutes, 57 seconds. Okay, look at these order times. 91, 35, 31, 35, 37, 39, 43, 53. These are all before it halted. Sorry, not here. These 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 orders that I had placed before it halted. And they're telling me that it wouldn't have got filled. That was their answer. And I said, that's ridiculous. So then this person brings in another customer service representative. And I said to them, so I'm stuck in this position now because your platform wouldn't fill the orders. You've already told me that it was a technical issue. And then they copy and paste their liability clause that says they're not liable for any market losses. So their platform cannot execute my order. I'm stuck in a halt. This halt opens from 1242 goes to 692 from the open. Now I haven't even got into the issues with this whole thing halting to begin with. I'm just talking about my broker right now. So basically 6 points, 5.5 points. I'm holding 400 shares. And I would have been out of this position. At the very least, I would have been at a half, probably 3/4. So worst case scenario, I'm holding 100 shares. and it drops 6 points, and that's $600. Instead, I'm holding 400 shares, and you can see the result. So half of my account, essentially, all those gains that I've accrued, blown up because of my broker. Now, besides my broker, and now TradeZero, I will give them credit for their platform. I like their platform. I like their hotkeys, and I like their leverage. That's why I trade with them. But their customer service is absolute fucking garbage. Excuse my language. It's absolutely terrible. So if you can, I'm limited in my broker choices because I live in Canada. So I've got Interactive Brokers, Questrade, TradeZero, and like I said, leverage at Interactive Brokers is terrible. So doing a small account is near impossible. Questrade, same thing. Leverage is not the greatest, and their platform is absolutely terrible for trading on, for day traders. So I'm kind of stuck with TradeZero as my platform, but then they clearly don't care if I lose $2,000 and over $2,000 in a day through no fault of my own. $2,000. We're not talking about a couple $100. We're talking about $2,000. Besides that, let's look at the issue why this was halted for over an hour. Okay. Yesterday. This is yesterday. It started to move up. Boom. Fine. Moves up, up, up after hours. Pre-market keeps moving. No halts of trading regarding a material information that needs to be released. That's why it was halted. The second time around, it was halted for an hour and dropped. It's gone up pre-market. It's gone up after hours. Continues. Yesterday it went up. All this is apparently on no news. And now they let it open at the open. Okay, they let it trade for 2 minutes and then halted pending news. Then the company comes out and says there's no news that we are aware of, which tanks the stock. Now, why wouldn't they have halted that before the open and allowing buyers to jump into this? Now, I'm not saying there's specifically market manipulation here, but if you're going to halt it, why do you halt it at 9:32 or 9:38? Why don't you halt it pending news when it's already up from yesterday, from $3 to $14? Why do you even wait until it opens to halt? And it doesn't even clear its previous highs, and you halt. And then you allow it to open 7 points, 6 points below, based on the market makers. So many issues. Then on top of that, so this is not the end of it. On top of that, I had my my risk parameters set so that my max loss was 750. As you recall, I set it to that. Now, so I couldn't even get my max loss filled because it opened so far below. Then on top of that, I took another trade. While I was waiting for this to open, it had been, like I said, an hour. So I took a trade on LMND. Okay, I took a trade here for the break of 16.99. I got long at 117. I was long with 200 shares. Okay, this opened, or sorry, the UUU stock that I was just looking at opened, and as soon as it opened and triggered my max loss, it automatically sold the position that I took in this as it just started to move up. So this started to move up at 116.81. So we had 116.99, right? So this opened at a low of 116.81, and I got closed out on this candle at like 117.40, something like that. And it ended up running to 120. So I lost out on 3 points because my max loss automatically sold this position, even though it was a winning position and a position that was up. It closed out all my positions, liquidated all my positions as a max loss. So not only did I take a max loss, but I liquidated my positive position, which would have been a positive return on the trade, and which would have brought down my loss even more. So not only did I lose out on a loss, I lost out on a gain in the same instant. So clearly I'm upset and frustrated about today. Like all that work that I put in to this account just blown up just like that. And this is what the struggle and the frustration is as a retail trader, that there is no support. There's nobody that cares about your account. And it doesn't matter how well I traded, because something out of my control caused this to occur. So this is where it leaves me in a situation of deep frustration and understanding that without a large account, it's very hard to get ahead. I don't know where I'm going to go from here. I mean, I'm going to have to regroup and come back tomorrow, I suppose. But it's very frustrating. Anyway, so that's our recap today. Frustrating day, and I'll have to try to correct some of this tomorrow.